So people, what's the real difference between amateur golfers and professionals?
It's this, the proven average of the PGA Tour player and how the shoulders really work, the engine of your golf swing, people, evidence-based instruction. Now, if every single tour player is in this position, it raises the question, how close are you to the PGA average? It's really quite simple. The closer we get to this proven position, the better we hit the golf ball.
The average on the PGA Tour, we're seeing player after player after player at the top of the swing point those shoulders 1 yard outside the golf ball, and halfway through the through swing pointing half a yard outside the golf ball.
Now, coming up in about 40 seconds, we have the PGA slot drill, but let's firstly understand what these great ball strikers are really doing.
So people, why are we seeing the world's best ball strikers, past and present, halve this shoulder plane through the golf ball? It's like the magic move, isn't it? Well, let's have a look at this, because I think it's important to understand this first. If we have too much tilt and not enough turn, we start to come in the delivery position looking like this, where we can hit behind the ball and often come too far from the inside. If we have too much turn and not enough tilt, then we start to use the top half too much and we come in this direction. And most of the time, for most of the golfers, when they're coming in with the shoulder plane too level or too much turn and not enough tilt, then the arms will follow and we're hitting really the wrong side of the ball, or we'll have to stand up and make funny compensation moves. I think the important message here for everyone to get across is the amount of tilt and turn, it needs to be appropriate. And when we look at these great ball strikers, when they're tilting correctly into impact, what actually happens is the left shoulder, the lead shoulder, lifts up and it acts as a wall, making it possible to create separation with the hips leading, but the top half not moving forward. Now, what we're going to look at first up is creating this perfect tilt on the way back. You have to have that, and when you get that, it's really quite easy to move into the downswing. And we're going to go through some amazing feels, some amazing videos, some amazing clips here to get everybody on the path to playing some better golf. So guys, great drill this one. Grab your golf club and get about 5 or 6 inches here on the outside of this lead arm. A little bit of a test to see if you can do this as well, getting inside that PJ corridor. Pop a cap on and get the cap rested up against the wall. Now I want you to turn, extend that right leg back and see if you can get past the wall without touching it. All right, see if you can swing back and not touch the ball. And this zone here, guys, this is going to get you really close to that 40-degree corridor, that 1 meter outside the golf ball. And if you can't do it, do the best that you can. The closer we get to these positions, the better we hit the golf ball. Great little way to feel, to see where that shoulder is visually, but to also feel the position, getting ourselves inside and closer to those perfect averages of movement. Love that drill. Great way to feel it. Great way to see it. See if you can do it.
Now, coming up, we've got the Fred Couples drill. Let's have a look at one more unbelievable drill here, how we can slot our backswings in the perfect PGA zone.
Guys, love this drill. Really just sets off a huge chain reaction. You can really feel it as well. Take your grip, point your fingers at the ball. When you get to the top, keep your fingers pointed at the golf ball. Now, this is going to lower your left shoulder. This is going to keep your eyes a little more over the golf ball. It's pretty much easier to hit something if you're not moving around. If you move off it too much, your shoulders will get flat and you'll have no structure at the top, and then you'll have to come back and make all sorts of moves, which just makes ball striking really much more difficult. So this move here, there's a little bit of a trick here with the wrist, and we can have a look at the PGA average here. And this is a speed accumulator, picking up shaft lean, but not only that, getting a good angle coming down and controlling that club head. Now, if I get to the top of the swing here, even with the tennis racket, it looks like I've got a good chance of hitting that solid, doesn't it? It's all lined up and it looks nice. Now, that angle in that wrist, you can see that bullseye is pointing at the camera from this side. Once I point that bullseye away, I have a really strong angle. It's almost like I'm saying stop. I'm pointing actually the palm a little bit over in that direction, fingers down, and then you can get a feeling of where you need to be. And that's what we need, right? We need feels. That way we can create, when we hit a couple of balls, pictures and feels, and then create that same shape on the way back, and hopefully we can make here good contact. And I really did compress that one. Guys, great way to get your right wrist, your shoulder getting down into that perfect position, staying centered, making ball striking easier.
So people, one of the best impact positions you'll ever see, and in my opinion, the best legwork, footwork of all time. I don't care whether or not you're a PGA player, a PGA coach, a senior golfer, or a novice golfer. The closer you can get yourselves to this position, the better you're going to hit the golf ball. Have a look at the gap here. One of the secret moves, the gap created between the shoulder and the chin. This right foot, this trail foot, look at that, the generator move. This is getting us inside the zone. This is getting your shoulder, your hips. This move is absolutely remarkable. Now let's have a look how we can feel, create, and get some of this into our golf swings and improve everybody's ball striking.
So guys, right, the Fred Couples drill. Let's have a look at this. Love this move. And something to learn from when we look at probably arguably the best footwork of all time. I just think it's just, the more I look at that golf swing, the more I realize how good that it is. Unbelievable. Now, what we're going to look at here is some space between your shoulder and your chin. So it's almost like you're keeping your shoulders down and away from your face, right? So you're not lifting them up. You can almost feel like your lats are pulling slightly down. We're going to combine this with this unbelievable foot move, so we're getting this right side down nice and low and inside that hitting zone. Let's have a look how we can feel this move. Just get your right hand and just pop it between your shoulder and your chin and just move through the golf ball. Now watch my right foot roll in as the right knee rolls in.
So here we're looking at the average position of the PGA Tour player at impact with an iron. The shoulder tilt here, guys, is between 22 and 28 degrees. Just have a look at that number there. Have a look at that. 26 degrees. Now, this is backed by real data. It's not guesswork, right? So you don't have to guess anymore. And you can check this yourselves, your own swing, by using SWINGSLAPP. Like, just download the free trial series in the App Store and just check it for yourself, and you can compare your swing to the average of the PGA Tour player.
We're extending out, and I'm getting that foot to roll in. I've just got some space here underneath, and when you get a feel, right, keeping this ankle down really stops this move. Once this hip is up, and this is especially for advanced players, it doesn't matter, all golfers, once you've got this hip riding up and high, and this side's high, it's pretty much game over from there. You can't literally hit the golf ball. Just getting a feeling, looking down at your knee, keeping that shoulder a little bit down, and then through, wind it up nice and smooth on the way back. And then we can get ourselves to move through the ball. Like, it just frees everything up. Once we start to get this right hip in the right spot, we're going to get this hip down a little bit. It's got to get down about 7 centimeters lower than where it started at. That's the average on tour.
So hi guys, if you liked the video, please consider giving us a thumbs up. It helps us reach more people. Thank you.
So people, one of the major checkpoints in the golf swing that's completely overlooked. Have a look at the lead arm from the amateur. We can hardly see it. Have a look at the lead arm from the professional. We can see most of it. This is an essential area of the golf swing. Guys, reach out to me for online lessons. I'll get you playing the best golf that you've ever played.
Now, one of the areas for you guys to look is how much of this lead arm that you're seeing through the golf ball. As you're storing up your energy or your angles and letting the club go, you still want to see a large part of this left arm. How high up is this shoulder? Are you getting the water to drip out of the ear moving through the golf ball with a high left pec? When you're turning too level, and we see it a lot, we see people turning too level, they're not seeing much of this lead arm, and at times you're actually seeing the lead arm under, and guys, this is pulling you out of the shot. So a really important check point for all you guys is when you're getting through here is how much you're seeing of your lead arm. You should be filming your swings with your mobile phones or your cell phones. If you're not, send your swing through to me. I'm helping people online from all over the world, specializing with senior online lessons.
Dr. Robert Neal and myself are launching new world-class golf schools in late September in Orlando, Florida. Our recent schools booked out completely and the feedback was overwhelming. This is evidence-based instruction. Stop guessing, work with the facts, and we'll get you playing the best golf you've ever played. Guys, reach out to me personally at craig@worldclassgolf.com, craig@worldclassgolf.com.
One of the things that I love to do when I play golf is to use a swing thought to take it out there and use it like on the battlefield. That's what I like to say, because it's a battle out there, right? And something that's transferable directly to the course. Now, this is one of my favorites, maybe my favorite, and I've shown it to a lot of people before, but still a lot of people haven't seen it, right? So have a look at this. What we're going to do, we're going to open up a window, stick your upper body outside that window and look around the corner. Now you're going to turn with a high left pec here. You can open up more, because if you turn level, your body will stall. Unconsciously, we're going to stall, because the more you turn from up here, the worse it gets. But if we're turning on the side, looking out this window, as I said, water dripping out the ear, this is a really, really powerful way to also move through, but not hit it left. It clears everything, but it clears with some tilt. Now, you can hit it harder with this thought as well, because when we try and hit it hard, generally, most of us turn to level. You know, when we're trying to hit, and the tests that me and Dr. Neal have done, we've been able to help people pick up their club head speed by getting that appropriate amount of tilt and turn through the golf ball. Guys, this is a great way, turning with tilt, looking out the window. Give that one a go, because you get that combination, and really it's not disruptive. It's something that you can take out onto the golf course.
Voted Best Swing Analysis and Best Online Instruction by several independent surveys. World-class golf instruction is transforming thousands of golfers at every skill level. Do not miss out. This video platform has over 1,400 videos and 85 separate masterclass series. The most structured and detailed video platform ever created, improving golfers on average between 4 and 11 shots. Join the chat room and join the community of world-class golf instruction. This is golf instruction that you've never seen before. The proven PGA corridors, factual evidence-based material. Unleash your true potential with the cutting-edge swing analysis technology. Experience the thrill of progress with the state-of-the-art practice programs and specialized golf fitness plans. Best information available.